Hello and welcome back to another episode of Beyond Behavior. I am Kristan, special needs mom and holistic behavior intervention expert. And today we're going to talk about what I eat in a day gluten-free. So here we go. So it is 8:30 right now and we're going to talk about what I eat for breakfast. So my go-to meal that I have really been loving right now is oatmeal. So this is the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free oatmeal that I get. The one thing that you always want to look for when you're in Walmart or Aldi's or wherever you shop is this gluten-free label. And these are really easy to make in the morning. All you do is take the 1/2 cup of oats, 1 cup of water, and then a little bit of salt. I don't take the salt and put it in, but I will just take the scooper. And so a little behavior tip that I have for you is if you're working on your portion sizes, you can just keep your measuring cup in the bag with the oatmeal, because then you don't have that extra step in the morning, especially if you've got kids, you've got to get ready. It just makes things a lot easier. They're going to have some too. So you're just going to get your 1/2 cup of oatmeal and pour that right on in. And then it says that you take 1 cup of water, but I find like 1 3/4 cup water is best for me. You kind of have to adjust it sometimes for your microwave. And then after I pour the water in, what I'm going to do is take about a 1/4 cup of the blueberries and pour them in, a 1/4 cup of the strawberries. What I love is whenever you're going through moods, if you're a mom, you know, you go through these moods where some days you'll love one thing and not the next. So I found myself wasting a lot of money on produce, and so I was just getting frozen stuff that I can put in my oatmeal in the morning. It saved a lot of money. The bags are a little bit extra money, but it's going to save you in the long run. So I'm going to put about a 1/4 cup of the strawberries in there as well, and then I'm going to put just a sprinkle of the flaxseed and the basil seeds as well. These are fantastic. You can order these right from Amazon. But the flaxseed and the basil seed gives you omega-3s and omega-6s. Really good. And now we're going to go ahead and pop this into the microwave for 2 minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take it out and see what we have. If you can, try to buy organic products because they're not sprayed with herbicides and pesticides, which disrupt your gut bugs, which are really important for growth and development. And it's one of the key things that I talk to parents about as an early interventionist. So I'm just going to put a light drizzle of honey on there just to give it an extra sweetness. Okay, and as I'm letting that cool down, I'm going to pour my drink in the morning. It's kind of unconventional, but I love beet juice in the morning. I grew up on a farm. We ate a lot of tomatoes. I had tomato juice. So this is kind of like that same texture of tomato juice, but it has some really, really great health benefits. So I just pour myself a little bit of the organic beet juice. I got this at Walmart. And there we have it. So in the morning, what I'll do, and this is the reason I love it because it's so quick to put together. The kids and I all try to make time in the morning to sit down and talk to one another. And so what I'll typically do is sit down at the counter and we just have, you know, a little bit of conversation before they all leave for school and daycare. So now it is lunchtime. It is about 12:30. I am usually back from seeing kiddos on Mondays at this time. So I like to take time to make myself a little bit slower paced lunch, making gluten-free avocado toast, which is one of my favorites. It provides some healthy fats and it's just really easy and simple to make. So what I'm going to do now is get out the gluten-free toast and my avocado and the tomato, and we're going to slice it up. favorite quick go-tos that I can actually get the kids to eat. And we've talked about before in our previous videos on getting kids involved in cooking, so check those out on our channel as well. One of the things that Preston ate before was spinach, and he called it Hulk food, so that's one tip, is to think about a kiddo's interest when you're getting them to eat these foods as well. So we're going to take our 1 cup of rice and put that in there with the water. Well, what we've done is we've taken our water and put it in our pan already. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. I don't really measure a lot as far as the water for the rice. So I just take the rice on the back. We do 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. So while our rice is cooking, we're going to prepare this pan for our veggies. So I always use extra virgin olive oil. You want to include healthy fats in your diet because vitamins A, D, E, and K are fat soluble. So they need those healthy fats to be transported to the cells for use. So you're just going to take and drizzle it lightly in your pan. So I always like to have, again, behaviorizing, making our lives a little bit easier. Instead of chopping with a knife, I like to use this handy utensil. I don't know what it's called, a grater, chopper, I don't know. It's handy, I like it. So we're gonna use that today. I'm gonna chop the end off just really quickly. And then we're just gonna take about I'm gonna do 10 slices of the yellow squash. And then we're going to take our zucchini as well, 10 of those. Then I'm going to take those and lay them in the pan nicely. Now it depends on how many people you're cooking for, obviously, and how big your pan is, but I found that amount works for us. And then I'm going to take my tomato and start chopping that up. And again, you want to make sure that if you have young kids and you're trying these, you want to make sure that you chop them up into small pieces to reduce any choking hazards. And then we're going to take a handful of our spinach and sprinkle that in as well. Then I also like to incorporate a little bit of almonds into this. I'm just going to take a handful of those. Those are also good healthy fats. Have it, our gluten-free rice with our sauteed veggies ready to go for dinner. If you guys love this video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We have lots of upcoming segments on how to behaviorize your life, how to use nutrition, and tips and techniques to get your kids to eat better, and just how to take more of a holistic approach to wellness and behavior in you and your kids. Take care.